Welcome to Overanalyzing Everything, the podcast where we talk TV, books, theater, and pop culture over a cozy cup of tea.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Jessica. This week we're diving into one of the most controversial things in pop culture, the Wicked stage-to-screen adaptation. Did Hollywood ruin it, or did they get it right?
We're breaking down the major book-turned-musical-turned-movie, plus spilling some tea on upcoming adaptations we're excited or terrified for.
Speaking of spilling some tea, what tea do you have today, Bailey?
Oh, basically, I got the Glinda drink at Starbucks, and I poured it into this mug. And technically, that drink does not exist anymore, but I really wanted to try it, so I asked them if I could, and they said, sure. So they made it.
They were super nice about it. They just didn't have the sprinkles anymore, right?
But it tastes the same without the sprinkles, I think. I mean, I didn't try it with the sprinkles, but...
Yeah, did you even have it?
I didn't.
But you just know.
I just know it was probably the same flavor.
And you're drinking from the most beautiful mug. Second most beautiful mug.
Second most beautiful mug. Okay. This is a
tragedy.
really sad story.
This is... Go right into it, Bailey.
Okay, yeah. So we got 2 Wicked mugs. We had an Elphaba and a Glinda mug. And the Glinda mug was the most beautiful mug I had ever seen in my entire life. The inside was all sparkly and pink, and it had like Glinda on the front, and then the Wicked W
the
on
sparkly
the back.
pink interior was just stunning.
It was so beautiful. It was like the best color I've ever seen in my life. And it was my favorite mug that I'd ever seen. And then the day after, you dropped it.
I dropped it.
And it shattered.
Before anything even ever got put into it.
I didn't even get to use it.
Never got used. And I just touched it. And all I did was touch it, and it collapsed on the ground.
I really want to be angry at you, but I know I would do the same thing immediately.
Bailey and I are like that.
Yeah, I inherited the clumsy genes.
Yeah, and we got it from this incredible PR package that they sent us, and it came with this blanket, which I have yet to break, which is impressive for me. You have to give me soft, unbreakable things.
It is impressive. I've seen you spill many things on that blanket, though.
That's fair. Yes, I wasn't counting spills. Oh, and then I was trying to represent some Elphaba as well with green tea. So I have a Moroccan mint green tea. And my mug, since we do not have the beautiful pink Glinda mug anymore, this one was actually made for me by my mother.
Please don't break that.
I don't think I will. It's very sturdy. She did a wonderful job, but she loves pottery, and she made this mug for me. So it is one of my favorite mugs. We're talking about adaptations today. So
adaptations?
Why are adaptations so popular, do you think?
I think the adaptations are so popular because they're just like a really special way to bring people who maybe aren't part of the theater community into the theater community. Like it gives them a chance to see stuff they either couldn't have seen or just couldn't really find the time to see, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the reasons why I value adaptations right now, especially like theater adaptations. I feel like adaptations, like at their core, they're kind of like easy money. Like if you look at it that way, it's like, okay, you take something that already is tried.
I feel like it depends on the adaptation.
Yeah, but what I mean is like they're popular in the sense that somebody was like, oh, somebody already likes this. So I'm going to make it.
I'm trying to look at it with a positive light here.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's probably why they exist. But then the reason why they, like, for the theater community, what you're saying, I love because I think it's so true. Because, like, excellent theater isn't necessarily always accessible.
Yeah.
Especially before, like, back in my day, when they didn't have the recordings of theater, like, as widely distributed. Like Hamilton, for example.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's something I love. Also, it's an entirely different thing, than adaptations. But basically, when they take a musical and then they just film it with good cameras.
Yeah, which I totally love it too. But can you imagine? I mean, I hope they do it someday. But like, can you imagine an adaptation of Hamilton?
Ugh.
I know. That's how I feel about it too. I don't want it.
No, I don't want that.
But I mean, I bet somebody brilliant could do it and do it well. And I would be like, I kind of want that, but I also don't want it.
I can't see that ever happening ever. No, I would be fine with just seeing the pro shot over and over again.
And as we do.
Yeah, as we do. But no, I can never see an adaptation of Hamilton. I feel like if that came out, I wouldn't watch it.
Oh, whoa, Bailey. Not even
Maybe-
giving it a chance.
Okay, maybe I would watch it. I would watch the trailer and then kind of judge from that, and then maybe watch the first song.
Yeah. I have been giving up on first songs in movie musicals lately. Like,
Yeah.
it's wild for me, but I've not been feeling it in a lot of movie musical adaptations.
Yeah.
But have you ever loved an adaptation?
Absolutely.
Like what?
Wicked.
Well, don't include. No, we're gonna get to Wicked. We're kind of like
we're
getting
building.
into
We're
it.
building to Wicked.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can really say this because I haven't. I have seen a Les Mis production before, but I was like 5.
Okay.
And I saw the movie when I was maybe 13-ish,
Okay.
and I love Les Mis.
I do too. I love Les Mis. This is a wild thing to say, but I last year have taken a stand, and I am saying that Les Mis is my favorite Christmas movie.
How is it a Christmas movie?
Santa Claus is in it.
Santa Claus is not in it. A guy who looks kind of like Santa Claus is in it.
No, he's Santa Claus. He's
He's
for sure
not
in it.
Santa
So
Claus.
it is my favorite Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie. That is less of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
That is not true, Bailey. Does Die Hard have Santa in it?
No, but neither does Les Mis.
It definitely does.
It does not.
Okay, so we've settled it. That is the best Christmas
It's
movie.
not a Christmas movie.
Wait a minute.
It is in zero way a Christmas movie.
You just brought it up as your favorite adaptation, so I think I probably
It's
win
not a
this
Christmas
one.
movie, though.
I'm trying to think if there are any other, I grew up watching musicals, so I loved Sound of Music.
Oh,
And
I love Sound of Music. I love Mary Poppins. Is there anything else?
there's Annie. What about Annie?
Oh,
There's so
yeah,
many
Annie.
adaptations of
I've
Annie.
actually seen Annie once on stage also, so yeah.
You performed it on stage.
Well, yes, I was Annie at one point.
But and there's so many different movie versions of
I haven't
Annie.
seen all of them. I've seen maybe 2 of them.
Bernadette Peters. Love Bernadette.
I think I did see the
So
Bernadette
good.
Peters one.
I've failed at parenting if you have not.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Please. Carol
Yeah,
Burnett.
I just forgot that she was in it, and
it's
now
so good.
I'm very happy that she was
Tim
in it.
Curry.
Yes.
So good.
I didn't see the only one I haven't seen is the new one, like the new one.
There was 10 done in the last
I thought
2
there were
decades.
only, like,
It feels like so
3.
many. I don't know.
I thought there were 3 Annies.
Maybe. It feels like a lot.
Well, now I'm confused.
I'm just saying things, and I'm saying them with my whole being. So just do it like that. Yeah, there've been a lot.
Yeah.
So we saw the movie Wicked before we saw the musical.
Well, technically, I watched one that was not the most legal because it was on YouTube.
Okay. A slime tutorial.
It was a slime tutorial.
Yeah, I have not seen a slime tutorial of Wicked.
And the camera was really shaky, and I couldn't tell what was going on 90% of the time. And I was 10, so I forgot most of it also.
Yeah.
And I listened to all the music. I had all the music memorized before I went in and watched the movie.
Me too. And I actually read the book even 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
That is where I failed.
Well, I feel like you wanted to read it when you were very young, maybe when you were 10, probably when you were watching illegal slime tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I definitely said no, because that's one thing that's very important. I feel got brought up a lot, but I hope enough people saw this, that the book technically isn't a children's book. So the book has adult scenarios and adult things that happen, and it really is not for kids. But for you now, I think it would be really interesting. I think you'd like it. So we just saw the musical for our very first time at the Pantages, and that was about a month or 2 after we saw the movie. And I wanted to talk today about what changed between the two.
Well, I have a very small, very petty complaint about the movie.
Oh, that's what we're all about here.
It's very petty.
Okay, go for it.
They cut my favorite line.
All right.
From Dancing Through Life, there's one part where he goes, "So, What's the most swankified place in town? And then
And who's he? You mean
Fiero.
I was going to say
Fiero.
Jonathan Bailey, but yes, Fiero.
Fiero's like, so what's the most swankified place in town? And that part always cracks me up. And then when I was watching the movie, I was waiting for that line and waiting for that line the whole time they were doing Dancing Through Life. And then they started talking about the Oztaz ballroom. I was still waiting for the line, even though I knew it wouldn't make sense to add it in now. It never happened. It just doesn't exist.
Well, there's going to be a sequel, right?
They're not going to add that line?
We can start like a petition.
What's the most swankified place in town? That would be the Oztaz ballroom. Sounds perfect.
Okay, so if we were to ask, did the adaptation stay true? Would you say no because of that line?
I think it does stay true to the musical. I actually liked the adaptation better than the musical. Don't kill me.
I know. This is a big thing to say, but like
I'm
I
sorry.
agree. And again, like I don't know if it's because we saw the movie.
It might be. We didn't see all of it though. We didn't see the whole thing.
Like we haven't seen the second.
Yeah,
That's true.
but I liked it better.
Me too. Now here for me, it took Wicked, the stage musical, and expanded on it, and
that's what you really need from an adaptation. Like that's what you want.
Especially when it's done well.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they honored the stage musical really well. They like hit almost all of it except for that one line.
I'm still mad about that line.
But they got everything else pretty much, right?
Yeah. And I loved what they did with certain characters, especially Fiero. Like there was a lot more done with Fiero. Like just him jumping off the horse in the beginning. That's my favorite.
What I was going to say, Bailey. You're reading my mind.
That's
right
my
now.
favorite part of the movie was when he was like, it's the most epic entry. He just like he comes in on his horse and then he just like flips off his horse just in the most
beautiful extra way of doing anything. It was such a great intro.
It was amazing.
And so Fiero, when I saw the musical, I was like disappointed.
A little underwhelmed, yeah, because he didn't jump off the horse.
He didn't jump off any horses.
He came in this tiny little carriage across the stage, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm here. But I saw someone like riding a bicycle on stage first, and I was like, that's Fiero! That's Fiero! And then I was like, this is the perfect way for Fiero to enter. And then a tiny carriage comes across the stage like 5 seconds later, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Why did they give the ensemble member more of an entrance than Fiero?
I don't know. Hopefully they learn. They'll watch the movie. They'll learn a few things. I also thought Fiero, his songs, he changed some of the way they sounded.
Yeah.
Like some of the what do you call it?
The like
Dancing Through Life. Like that.
Yeah, like riffs.
The riffs. Yes, he threw in some amazing riffs.
Yeah, honestly, I love them both. For Dancing Through Life, I love the original Broadway cast recording so much. So I don't want to say anything about that. Like I love both of them. I love them both equally. I love the Dancing Through Life, the original Broadway cast recording. I love that. I also did a dance to it when I was like 10, so it kind of holds a special place in my heart because I was Glinda.
When did you do that? Like by yourself?
No, it was there was like a Zoom thing, a Zoom Wicked class, and we did
cool.
Dancing Through Life.
Nice.
And it was really fun, and I was Glinda.
Well, I love what Jonathan Bailey added to it, is what I'm saying. Like, and especially, I feel like anytime
I love what he added to it as well. I was a little like, whoa, it's different when I listened to it for the first time. Because that song in particular, out of all the songs in Wicked, that song is like one that's really important to me because I don't know. It's
because
really
I don't know.
I mean, that's why, really.
His whole character development is like it's there, and it's the opposite of what he's actually saying. Mm-hmm. It includes things about it includes nods to not having a brain, which is really interesting, and like foreshadowing, which is in a neat way. And then it also, like he's a deeply sad person, and that's what's actually going on, is that he's been given everything is, so things are meaningless to him at this point. And it's interesting to see him in the movie like just captivate everybody and everybody follow him because of this. Like he's almost like a Pied Piper of sorts.
Yeah. And it's so good. The movie's so good. Like I was watching it again last night, and this scene was like my favorite scene, I realized. At first it was, what is this feeling? This is now my favorite scene.
I saw this incredible behind the scenes video, and I can't find this footage anymore. I really desperately want to. But the video of them with the bookshelves and the ladders.
Oh, yeah, the like turning bookshelves.
Watching the behind the scenes of them doing it and practically doing it. Like it's just it's such an incredible stunt. Like in general, this whole movie, the stunts that are happening during it are incredible. Like you just take it for granted, especially I feel like being used to CGI and special effects and all of that. Like these performers are doing these things.
Yeah, and I was watching the whole ensemble the whole time, and I was like, they're just flawlessly doing these dances.
And it's like you take it for granted how incredible the things you're seeing like truly are, because they make it seem easy.
And it's like you can't fit this many people on a stage. This is absolutely incredible. You can see like all of the streets are filled with these people doing exactly on beat, perfectly doing these dances, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible to see that.
Yeah, and there's so much just layered into that scene and that song. I just love it so much. I love Fierro's character in the movie, and I feel like he was somewhat underwhelming in the stage production. And then also I have to say,
I mean, compared to the movie, of course, because we saw the movie first.
But I still feel like it was. And then I also have to say, like, the production itself, like having seen the movie first, I think I expected when we saw the show at the Pantages, and I don't know if this is because we saw a touring version or if this is always the cast size, but I remember the very beginning intro scene when Glinda comes out, and it's so neat how she comes out with her like bubbles coming everywhere, like so cool, such a neat effect. But I was surprised by how few people were on stage.
Yeah, there were like 4 people on the stage.
Yeah,
I was so confused.
That threw me
I
off
was like,
lot.
whoa, this is all of Oz?
I really did expect like the theater production to have a bigger ensemble, and I feel like I wanted to see that stage like more filled out. And I don't know if that's just because it was a touring production. Do you know? Have you looked up the cast list?
I haven't actually.
Yeah. Well, I was disappointed in that way, seeing it on stage, and I don't know if I was just if I had changed it in my brain by seeing the movie and seeing like how big the world was, that my expectation for the stage world was similar, or if that always would have looked disappointing, or if it was because it was a touring show or what. But that kind of threw me off with seeing the musical.
It was a little weird. I was like, what why are there like 2 people in Oz? there should be more people. I feel like this is in this whole world,
and there's so much like mob mentality that goes on with Oz too, so you kind of expect a mob and not just like a duo. How did you feel about the casting of the movie for these characters?
It was all perfect.
Really
I feel like they should have casted someone different for okay, I'm sorry,
let's hear it. Getting right. Like it was perfect.
Young Wizard of Oz.
For Young Wizard of Oz. That, I mean,
a spoiler alert.
Wait, so like the very beginning
The very beginning, yes. Because Jeff Goldblum has such a recognizable voice.
Okay, but they cast somebody else, Bailey. Like it's the back of somebody else's head.
But like for the voice.
You think the voice should have been different?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody caught it. Like I feel like multiple days after we saw the movie, I brought up the fact to Dad, and somebody else was in the car, that like that this is such a big spoiler. But
I'm sorry, you guys were gonna be spoiling things.
But the fact that like the Wizard of Oz is Elphaba's dad, like I brought that up in the car, and everybody else was like, "What? That's not true." Like they didn't even catch it when they watched the movie. And I thought there were many hints towards it.
I loved the entire cast. I'm not gonna lie, I thought everyone was perfect, and oh my gosh, Baby Nessa.
Baby Nessa.
She had like the best lines in the whole
Unreal
thing.
casting. She's so cute.
She's so cute.
Okay, can you do what she said? She goes like, yes.
She's like, yeah.
and then no. she says 2 words and she
She's
steals the
2
whole show.
words, and this is the best part of the whole show. It's amazing.
But okay, so going to who actually like is like stealing the show, like Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba is just
She's
like
so good. Oh my gosh. Her voice and her acting, the fact that she's able to do everything, it's unreal. It's crazy. She's so good. She's incredible.
And the thing about her that I feel like we have to like shout this to the rooftops is that she is doing the most bananas stunts.
I know, like in Defying Gravity, she's like upside down. She's everywhere. She's flying.
It is real that she is like corseted and harnessed and doing these drops and stunt. Like you have to see the behind the scenes, because to me, seeing the behind the scenes of her doing that,
they're insane.
It changes my whole perspective on that movie.
Yeah,
because she's doing these incredible stunts and hooked up in ways that are just like you can't even imagine, and then belting and just the most incredible vocals, and she's doing these all at the same time because they filmed while actually singing. Like it's all practical.
It's absolutely incredible. I'm just so amazed by her.
She deserves all of the awards.
She deserves every Oscar for everything ever.
And speaking of Oscars, actually,
wait.
Yes.
Did you know she's only 1 Oscar win away from an EGOT?
Absolutely, yes.
She needs to win that Oscar.
I genuinely believe that she should get the Oscar for that. I don't know who she's up against, though. I haven't looked. I just know that she's
genuinely
up for it.
don't care who they are. Like, she needs it.
Yeah. When I walked out of the movie, I was like, that needs to win Best Picture. Like, that is the best. Like, just knowing what they did going into it. And I wanted to read to you, like, the nominations they have for Oscars, because to me, there's one missing that I think, actually, there are multiple missing that I think should have been nominated for. And I want to see if, like, what you think. So, the nominations are Best Actress in a Leading Role, Cynthia Erivo.
Wait, are we not doing a...
No, do it. Okay. Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Ariana Grande. Fabulous. We haven't even mentioned her, but oh my goodness.
She was amazing. Oh my gosh.
She was really wonderful. So much fun and like
perfect comedic timing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really for Glinda, you have to have perfect comedic timing and you have to be able to hit those high notes. And she was so good at both of them.
And I feel like she was like channeling her Kristen Chenoweth, but she was also
but in her own way
owning it. Yeah. But she did she honored the role. You know, like she didn't like change it. She didn't tear it apart, but she added to it, and she also like paid homage to Kristen Chenoweth. Yeah,
I really appreciated it. I thought it was. Can we talk about the cameo really quickly?
Yeah, go for it. Let's go right into it.
Okay, Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel had a cameo in it, and it made me so happy because as soon as I saw them, so when we were watching this in the theater, the moment I saw them, I was like. I was almost kind of jump scared by them. I was like, it's them.
I know, it was so fun. It was such a fun addition. I'm so glad they did it.
Yeah, I was so happy about that.
So, okay, so Best Actress in a Supporting Role, we have Ariana Grande. Then Best Visual Effects. I'm not going to name everybody. There are several people. Best Sound, Best Editing, Best Production Design, Best Original Score, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Best Costume Design.
They should win all of them.
They should win all of them. Probably. I don't know who these are up against. No shade to anybody else who's running against them. Like, we're just focusing on Wicked now, okay? But all of those things were fabulous. But I was kind of disappointed not to see John Chu on there for Best Director, because I everything I've seen of the behind the scenes, everybody's always like giving him so much credit and like talking him up. And the things that he did were so innovative, like outside, like he was pushing the limits. I don't know how he got the budget for this.
Wait, is Jonathan Bailey not?
And then Jonathan Bailey, that was the other thing.
Are you kidding me?
Right. I'm surprised to see Ariana Grande on here for Best Actress in a Supporting Role, but I'm really glad they did that. And I don't know if that was because of how they submitted it or what. I'm glad they aren't competing against each other.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they aren't, because Glinda's pretty main character.
Well, that's the thing. To me, I feel like they're definitely both the main characters.
Yeah.
And I say that almost more from watching the stage musical, because I think when I was watching the stage musical, not so much when I was watching the movie, but when I was watching the stage musical, I was like, oh, Glinda's kind of the main character of this. Like, I thought she was more of the main character than in the book, where Elphaba's very much the main character, and in the movie, where I feel like Elphaba is slightly more the main character.
Yeah.
But the stage one, I thought Glinda was I think her character, maybe it's because it had both acts.
I think they gave Elphaba more in the movie as well. Like she got more scenes.
Yeah.
Like cuz some scenes were added from the musical or added onto. So Elphaba got a little bit more.
You definitely she's so more powerful in the movie. Like I think her songs and all of that, not more powerful vocally, but like the way they filmed it or something, like she just is really driving the movie, I feel like, more so than what I felt like the stage one was. And that could have been because it had both acts. Maybe Glinda's more in the second act. I don't really know. What do you think?
Also, when we saw it on stage, I have to say that the Glinda was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, everything. The stage
she was
production
an
was great.
understudy, and she was incredible.
She was.
Like, I loved it.
Yeah.
She was so good.
I have pulled up a BuzzFeed quiz because I love a BuzzFeed quiz.
I love a BuzzFeed quiz.
And it's called, this quiz will determine with 100% accuracy which Wicked character you actually are.
Oh my gosh.
So I wanted to know.
I've always wanted to know.
Do you have a guess before we get into it? I don't even know how many of them are included.
I feel like so many.
Okay, so you could be any Wicked character. All right, so first, which alignment do you personally identify with, Bailey?
Chaotic good.
I didn't even list them, and you knew chaotic good.
I know. I do D&D, Mom.
Okay, all right. Pick an iconic witch you'd love to attend Shiz University just for one short day. I'd love to see attend Shiz University. Okay, Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. Bonnie Bennett from The Vampire Diaries. Wanda Maximoff from WandaVision. Sally Owens from Practical Magic, which is Sandra Bullock, because I don't think you've seen that movie. Agatha Harkness from Agatha All Along. Willow Rosenberg from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No, I don't know.
I knew you were defaulting in Hermione, and we didn't expect a Buffy character.
What?
Got you with the Buffy.
Which season, though?
That's a really good point. Which season?
Because anything before season 6, I'd go with Willow. I don't know. I haven't seen season 7 yet.
You gotta just choose one, Bailey.
Willow.
Okay, we're going with Willow. Just choose something pink or green.
Wait, now I need to see.
So something pink or green. Pink cupcake.
The frog.
Okay.
Frog.
We had a green drink.
The frog.
A green clover. A pink balloon.
Or
a hot air balloon. She's choosing the frog. She's choosing the green frog. Okay. All right. You're making a Broadway playlist. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Pick an iconic song to add for it.
Wait for me.
Wait for me from Hadestown. All right. One More Day from Les Mis. Rose's Turn from Gypsy. Moments in the Woods from Into the Woods. Great song. Satisfied from Hamilton.
I already picked.
She Used to Be Mine from Waitress. And she could not be convinced to do anything other than
I
Wait
know
for
all
Me.
of these songs except for the one from Gypsy, which I have not seen.
Wild. In my era, and One Day More would be the only ones that even existed yet. And now choose a song from Wicked to add to your perfect
Dancing
playlist.
Through Life.
Okay, Bailey's going to say Dancing Through Life. She had Popular, Wizard and I, Defying Gravity, As Long as You're Mine, and For Good on there. She's choosing Dancing for Life. If you could erase one movie musical from your brain.
No.
Oh, this is a drama question. And experience it. Don't see. Let me just ask you. And experience it for the first time again. Which one would you pick? West Side Story.
Oh, and see it for the first time again.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay. I kind of missed what I was asking.
It's one that I...
So, and experience it for the first time again. We've got to really think on these questions and take them in slowly, I guess. Which one would you pick? West Side Story. And this is the original in these images. The Sound of Music.
I've never seen West Side Story, so...
What?
I've never seen the original one.
I don't know how that happened. That was a mistake on my part.
I saw the Steven Spielberg one.
Yeah, I know, but okay. The Sound of Music, Grease, Mary Poppins, Dreamgirls, Tick, Tick, Boom.
Tick, Tick, Boom, because all the other ones, I actually haven't seen Grease or Dreamgirls, but The Sound of Music and Mary Poppins are part of my childhood, and that's why I love them so much. And I don't know if I would love them the same way if I'd never seen them before.
We would rewrite our entire Bailey character if we did that.
Yeah.
We'd be a different person entirely.
And West Side Story I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So Tick, Tick, Boom.
I think Jacob would say Tick, Tick, Boom, too.
I
That's,
love
I think,
Tick,
his favorite
Boom.
musical.
Did you click it?
Oh, I don't know. I keep zooming by him and not clicking him. Okay, did it. Okay. And finally, choose a Broadway actor to star in a movie with. Audra
Is
McDonald,
Bernadette Peters on
Aaron
there?
Teviot, Patty LuPone, Leslie Odom Jr.,
Oh no!
Bernadette Peters,
no.
and Jonathan Groff.
Oh no! Now I don't know.
This is how you make a theater kid absolutely melt down.
I can't choose between Leslie Odom Jr. and Bernadette Peters.
And Jonathan Groff, Bailey.
And Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan.
Ah!
Do Bernadette Peters.
Bernadette Peters.
All right, I've got to push the button. Oh, you're Bach. No.
I'm more of a Fierro than a Bach.
You're Sponge Bailey?
I'm Sponge Bailey.
Okay, Bach, your personality matches Bach. You're protective, dedicated, and reliable. Question mark?
What?
I added the question mark.
Why did you add the question mark?
No reason.
I think I'm reliable sometimes.
Like Bach, you're incredibly supportive of the people around you. You enjoy helping others and often make sure your friends and the people you love are taken care of before you worry about yourself. Question mark?
I think I'm Fierro. I think this is wrong.
Because you always make an entrance?
Yeah.
Even if it's diving off of a horse?
Yeah, except I would fall off that horse for sure.
For sure. That's pretty reliable. Like, we could rely on you to fall off the horse.
Yeah, you can rely on me to fall off the horse. I think I fell out of the car the other day. Yeah.
Believe it. Are you okay?
Maybe.
Still slightly suffering? Okay.
But yeah.
While you are always around to help your friends, now that's true, you do protect your heart. See, that's not true. Your heart, you put your heart out there, I'd say.
Yes.
And tend to be a bit more private than people might expect.
None of this is true. I'm Fierro.
Your fierce desire to protect people is one of your strongest qualities. Oh, man. They made you Bach, Bailey.
Well, they know I'm a Hufflepuff.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Well, that was a good quiz. I loved all the Easter eggs in the movie. Like, I thought they did so many neat things.
Oh, my gosh. I have many to talk about.
All right, go for it.
The subtle foreshadowing. Spoilers. There are spoilers.
All right.
There are spoilers. Turn back now.
Turn back probably 20 minutes ago.
Turn back probably 20 minutes ago. Okay, so the foreshadowing to what happens to all the other characters eventually
Yeah.
is crazy in the movie. Like, I don't remember it as much in the show, in the Broadway show, but in the movie,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's because
It's
I've
mostly
seen
like
the movie
in the
more
lyrics,
recently.
I'd say. And then probably there's some stuff,
Mhm.
but it was harder to catch.
Like, life is painless when you're brainless.
Yeah.
And then it hints to him being the scarecrow later. But Alphaba tells him to get stuffed, which
Yes.
is
It's a good one.
and then Glinda says Fierro will lose what's left of his brain.
Mm-hmm.
Scarecrow.
I love the very beginning scene when you see, like, they've got the hat, and then if you look really carefully right at the intro, you can see her riding away on Fierro's horse.
Yes! Oh my gosh,
So
you see her
good.
riding away on Fierro's horse, and then you see Fierro and Bach and the lion all walking down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to good news.
And also, I have to say, like, this is kind of silly, but the only thing when I first walked out of the theater watching the movie for the first time, I remember thinking the only thing I didn't like was the intro titling of the movie, which was like the black and white Wicked.
But
the
was
thing
a
about
nod to the
Yes.
original Wizard of Oz.
So I learned later that it was a nod to the original Wizard of Oz, but I don't know. Like, that's nice. I feel like I would have
When
liked.
I saw it, I got excited. I was like, this is the Wizard of Oz.
That's fair. I feel like I just wanted the coloring, and nobody's gonna agree with me on this, but I just wish that the drop shadow coloring, instead of it being black and white, I kind of wish it had like a green tone, like a different color tone. I just feel like it would have contrast, like it wouldn't have had such a harsh contrast.
I think it would
But
be interesting.
I get why
honestly,
they did
because
it, and I'm pretty much wrong.
in
So
the
I understand that.
No, it would make more sense actually, because in the original Wizard of Oz, that part is in black and white.
Like the whole, both the
Yeah, the
image
whole-
and the
The
text.
whole thing.
Yeah.
All of it was in black and white because they were in like the human world. And
Yeah.
then they went to Oz and everything was brightly colored because
I think you could also make a case for it artistically too by saying, like, okay, we have the original font, but then
But,
we have
like,
the color segueing to showing this is a modernized version, because that color, like, not only does it segue the image and like look like fit in well and contrast in a nice way, but also like it's showing that there's a modernized twist to it. So
No, I
I
think
could
it would
explain
make
it.
more sense because it's like, okay, we're in Oz now. We're not, well, is the whole place called Oz? I actually don't know. I don't remember. But
Yeah, I think so. I mean, so they're in Oz.
because when you're in Oz, I know that city's called Oz. I don't know if the whole world is called Oz. So
Okay, well, I'll say one other thing about that intro moment. When they go and you see the characters and it's going up the waterfall, there's also a rainbow indicating we're going somewhere over the rainbow. So that's in there as a
it is.
Yeah, and not only that, but you know when Elphaba, when she's singing her kind of somewhere over the rainbow song,
Yeah.
so she's like in the field,
Yeah.
and at the end of that, you see at the Wizard of Oz and you see a rainbow out. Remember that?
No, I
And
don't.
it's because it's her somewhere over the rainbow song,
Oh, that's
and you
so
see.
cool. I remember there's one part where Glinda like walks on with ruby slippers and taps them.
Yeah,
three
she taps them 3 times
Yeah,
in her song. Yeah, so I think is it during?
it's popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all right.
And then there's another part. Sorry.
No, go
Where
ahead.
she tucks a handkerchief into like
Yep.
into Bach's vest.
Yeah,
Right where his heart is,
yeah,
and
that's a good one.
that's foreshadowing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's fun to watch it like over and over again because
Yeah.
you're catching new things every time. And I feel like when I walked out of the theater, I was like, all right, I know there's going to be a second one. We're going to get act 2. And I actually want, even though this is like a 3-hour movie, I want to see act 1 and act 2 together. Like I am
Yeah.
up for spending all that money. Like whatever they want from me, I will do it. I hope that they do one of those old fashioned intermissions. You know, like in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang where they have like intermission across it. Because in theater they used to have the intermission and they would like
yeah.
leave. I hope they do that for these and they do the whole like thing
Yeah,
all
I hope
together.
they like have it all together and then.
That would be amazing. I just came up with that and
But
I
you
think
have
that's
the
brilliant.
intermission with the same font.
With the same font, of course.
Yeah, the same font as the Wicked intro. Thing.
Yes. And then you go to the bathroom, you buy all the things, and you go back and you watch the movie again.
Yeah.
Maybe pay for a second ticket. That's probably how they'll make people do it. Whatever. So final thoughts, sip or skip. Would you say this adaptation was done well, Bailey?
Absolutely. I think it was incredible. It was so beautiful and powerful and amazing and incredible and so many words can describe it. It's my favorite movie musical. They just took something good and made it even better, which is absolutely incredible.
Incredible and impressive. Like to do something that has such a huge fan base and like fervent following and to do it justice and make changes and additions and like improve upon it, like that alone is so impressive to be able to do. And they just nailed it. I think it's so good. Okay, any like upcoming adaptations you'd like to see?
Adaptations of like musicals?
Yeah, and like
Or
musicals
like of
you wish
books,
they'd
or
whatever.
well, Percy Jackson season 2.
Oh, good call, Bailey.
That one I'm really excited about. And I hope they make it to season 3 because there hasn't been an adaptation besides a comic book adaptation of the 3rd book yet.
Yeah, that's true.
But the 2nd book's my favorite, so I'm really excited to see. Actually, 2nd and 4th, those are my favorite.
That would
Percy
be really
Jackson
cool.
books.
I feel like they will. The first season was so good.
It was so good. Oh my gosh. They did such a good job with it, and made me very happy to see. What else? I'm excited about Merrily We Roll Along. That's gonna be exciting. I haven't seen that one either, like on stage, but it's Stephen Sondheim.
So are they actually? I haven't heard anything about this. Like, are they just filming the musical?
I did no, I don't think so. I think it's a movie.
Oh wow.
Because I looked into it after I saw that like documentary on Stephen Sondheim, and what was it called? The documentary.
So good. Was it side by Sondheim?
Yes.
Or is that something else?
No,
it was something else. Sondheim, like something with an S, and Sondheim, and it was on Hulu.
It was like 9 by Sondheim and 7. It was like a number, and then it was like his top something.
You're right.
songs.
It was a number.
6 by Sondheim.
Yes.
That was it.
Let's
that was
go
it.
with it.
It was 6 by Sondheim because I remember it being like, "What is this? Like a mixture of the musical 6 and is Sondheim? Like what's
That is
happening?"
confusing.
I really
I'd be okay
wanted
with
to
it.
see 6, but like written by Sondheim.
Yeah.
So I was like, yes. And then it was a documentary, and I was like, okay. But it was good.
Yeah, it was really good, and it made me excited about Merrily We Roll Along.
Yeah,
as well.
because I don't know. I really wanted to see Jeremy Jordan in. but then I did a really deep dive into looking into, is Jeremy Jordan going to be in this new movie? Because but he's not.
Oh,
And I'm
sad.
very, very mad about that. But whatever. But yeah, I have been wanting to see Merrily We Roll Along for a while because I've heard it's one of his best musicals and I've never seen it. And I've heard a lot of the songs, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, and we'd love to hear from our audience. Like, if you can reach out to us on social media or in the comment section anywhere and say what you would like us to talk about next time and in the future. We love talking movies, musicals, books, TV shows, whatever, and we would love to hear some great recommendations.
Yeah.
So next week, we are going to be talking about, I think, a lesser-known film called The Irish Wish. Now, this movie...
Please tune in even if you haven't seen it because you're going to enjoy this.
Or don't watch this movie and then think.
Yeah, just listen to us
don't
instead
form an
of
opinion.
I think
It's a St. Patrick's Day rom-com, which I don't think there are any in like competing in that category. So it might be the best St. Patrick's Day rom-com of all time, but it might also be the worst movie of all time. Like, it's pretty wild. And it stars Lindsay Lohan, who's wonderful. She's coming back and coming back strong. Love that. Netflix is like making, I think, a movie a week with her right now. And possibly because AI is involved. So we are very excited to watch The Irish Wish again.
well, we've seen like half of it. We had to stop because we went to bed, but like
we have a special way of watching it because there is an article that goes through like beat by beat of this movie, and it is so spot on, so amazing.
It's so funny. It's one of the best experiences. Mom, you could not stop laughing for 20 minutes. You made us pause, and you were like, there was one thing I said. I think it was about like strawberries or something. Remember, there's something about strawberries, and then you started laughing, and I think it was like really late at night, so you were like really kind of delirious at the same time, and you wouldn't stop laughing for a full like 20 minutes.
This is true. So that's what we're going to be doing next week. We're going to be hopefully reliving the laughter with you all. And I recommend, if you can, get a Netflix subscription and be ready to watch along with us or something, because I think we're going to go through the article and go through what they're saying. We're not going to watch it, but we'll have seen it the night before. And anyway, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be the best time. And if it's going to get you ready for romance and St. Patrick's Day.
And AI.
And the future of AI in movies. This was our pilot episode, our very first podcast together. This was so much fun, Bailey, and I can't wait to do many, many more of these with you.
Oh my gosh, yes. This was so fun.
Thank you all for tuning in. We've had such a great time talking about Wicked, and we can't wait to discuss the next big show with you.